I'll meet with or have a conversation or get a letter from a member who really feels, after having been with us for a while, that they're not really ready for this journey with us. Um, and no one has said it just blatantly, but what, skirting around it many times, what they really say is, we would be more comfortable in a setting that was more conducive to either my history, my background, my race, so on and so forth. And there's been times when people I've had those conversations when I've even recommended some other ministries that might work better for them. I've learned not to take it personal, but just to know this is what God is calling us to as a church. But that's always a challenge. As a pastor with a shepherd's heart, you don't ever want to have that. But we've had it every now and then. I've had that conversation. It doesn't get any easier, although I understand the dynamics of the challenges that some people have with being in a multicultural, multiracial setting. When the older members see that it's making a difference in the lives of their children and their grandchildren, they're more open to accepting. When you have, and it goes both ways. For some of our non-black members, it's been a challenge. It's challenging at times because some of that culture still is a part of who I am and who many of us are. So sometimes some of our intentions get lost in translation. So we just try to make sure we pause and make sure that everybody understands what's happening here. Someone will get caught up in the spirit every now and then. Sister shouting, and you have folk looking like, what in the world is going on with her? And I'll just, after that experience, I'll just pause and I'll just say to the congregation, some of us come from a tradition where when the spirit moves on us, we get expressive this way. Nothing wrong about it, nothing totally right about it. This is just how it is, and it's just wonderful to have that variety in our church. And I also say to those who expect that type of movement or expression, when they see someone just sitting and worshiping and soaking in, they think, well, this person isn't praising the Lord. Come on and praise the Lord. Well, no, they may have just come from a tradition where it's more introspective and contemplative. I mean, they're just enjoying the Lord in that moment. And what we try to say to our people, in the kingdom, there's room. There's room. It's not my way or the highway. There's room for all of us in God's kingdom.